Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Satisfactory episode 99. It's a huge milestone, actually. We're almost there at episode 100, and you might be wondering, why on earth is this a live episode? Well, this is going to be a long one. We got to get the trains fixed, get a bunch more of the hard drives, and then we're going to get nuclear power up and running. And then hopefully sometime next week, I'm going to be back again, and we're going to do the entire Fixmas factory. So, we got the trains kind of running. I've had some problems. I'm hoping that this fixed some of my problems. So, we're going to see if I have any... I don't see any train errors on the compass, so that's a good thing. First thing we're going to do is get the trains going, because I need to start getting those resources resupplied. And then we'll worry about the other stuff. Nope. Here's a problem. 1 second. Turn off self-drive. This signal has a problem, and I don't know why. What's your problem? Okay, right, this needs to be a block. This needs to be a path signal. This block cannot contain... Path block cannot contain stations. What? I think I need to take a path signal and go in. And then this to go out. I think that all works now? Okay. I've been having a huge issue with trains lately, so they haven't been working for 4 or 5 episodes, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to turn on self-drive again here. Let's get the volume down just a little bit there. It's a little loud. This train should just... We don't actually want to go through here, so 1 second. This is it. I'm going to turn off self-drive here. Come on, give me back control of the train, please. There we go. This is just the closest turnaround point that I was using. That's why I went through here. Why are you here? Oh, right. This guy accidentally derailed, so we're going to turn that on. And hopefully that'll work. So now that we're here, I'm going to say, hey, self-drive. Got a timetable we're going to go to. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Get back here. Sorry, edit timetable. We need to go to the SAM station. So it goes computers, oil, SAM station. Come on. Forward, please. Yep. I'm not going to worry about picking stuff up right now. I'm just going to zip on by. I pushed too far past. Actually, none of that works right now down that way. So we gotta hit the go station, which should actually be my copper. So we're gonna go here, change this to copper. Here, edit timetable. I did not actually press save, sorry. SAM station, and then we just want regular old copper. Save those changes. Station out there right now? No, I don't. My apologies for it being a little bit blurry today, folks. Not quite sure what's up with that. I am at home, so the Wi-Fi is a little bit worse. But okay, the next thing we're going to go is to here. And this place is going to be EIBs and HMF. Actually, we'll just call this the EIB. EIB. And HMF. Encased. I did spell that. I did do that abbreviation right? Yeah, case industrial. Okay. We're gonna go here. Edit timetable. We want to add this one. Save that. I could have loaded up, but oh well. I don't see any other train errors. Granted, I'm running this one manually. So our next station is going to be the motors and rotors. And this guy is mislabeled. Steel meat pipes. timetable. Motors, rotors, and stators, and then we need steel pipes. And then we need the main terminal. Right? Yep. So we're going to turn on self-drive here. That's the computer place. Actually, no, it should be good to load anything I want here. But is that the oil place? Nope. Right, wrong thing. Oil place that I want to don't want to load the plastic. I don't know what it's doing. Save that. So we should be good to just leave that be. So hopefully that'll be good enough. I hope. And we got our huge coal plant down there. Now we need to go on the hunt, so I'm sorry, we're going to have to listen to a little bit of static for a while. Actually, you know what? Let's look at where my radio towers are. Just noticing at all. Radio towers. Tell me these. In the range of this radio tower, I have 2. It's not a lot. What do we got out by this one? We got 3 out by this one. We got a radio tower way out here. Nothing in this area. I doubt that, but okay. So we do have radio signals in this area that need to be found for hard drives. No, I do not want to do this. Am I still in range of this thing? Come on, really? One second. We don't need to see these. We don't need to see these right now. We don't need to see this. And we don't need to see this. And we don't need to see any of this stuff. Okay, I'm still in that thing's range. There's actually another radio tower here with 2 in it. So I'm willing to bet that they're somewhere in this area here, the 2. I'm just not 100% sure as to where. Ooh, we got a Mercer sphere somewhere over this way. Nope. Okay, it's up here. There we go. Ah, there it is. I forgot to pick up some more of these things, so we're just gonna have to kind of deal with a little bit of poison damage.
Sings the first symphony of the blood.
First, there was a whole involved process of evolution from single-celled organisms to mammals, rodents specifically.
Explosion.
And that's not even explaining the whole dinosaur extinction meteor making room for mammals to dominate the animal kingdom instead.
Multiple explosions.
You know what? I will just compile a data package for you to look at later, because I don't even know where to start with the whole ape thing.
Oh, and here's another one.
Harmonious explosion.
I think this is just one I didn't actually disassemble yet. Grab that, and that, and those, and that, and that. And that. I think that would be all of it. So let's toss this stuff into here, just so I have the extra space. Toss those as well. And some aluminum. There we go. We're going to take the iron plates, because I know I'm going to need a bunch of them. I don't remember exactly where I saw it, but it was over here. There it is. I might have already collected it. Kind of looks like there's no... Oh, I hate those. No, why did it have to be those guys? Okay, well, I'm not getting a ping off of it. Am I in this thing's range still? I am. They see me, don't they? Nope. No, don't fall down there. I've done very little exploring actually down in these caves. So we're gonna grab this. Alright, this is where this factory is. Okay, I remember now. Oh. Yeah, it's something. I think it's over this way. Yeah. Okay, that's good. There we go. Can't dismantle that just yet. Now, as long as you don't need power. Yeah, need power. Lovely. Hi guys, I know you saw me. Okay, it needs 150 megawatts, which is actually a lot of power. And what the hell? Nope. Running away very quickly. Yeah, I just need to get up. Thank you. I do need something to help heal a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we go here to power. I need a biomass burner. Slap this down. Let's see how much power I can get out of this. 75. Okay, I need one more. Okay, great. I need to go from here, here to here. I'm gonna toss that in, and toss that in. Hit the fuse. Really, I need more power than... No, both of these together should be fine. There we go. It just took a second here. Hold the handle to open the door. Grab that. Delete all of that. Next up here is it. We are going to go here. We're going to build a MAM. And we are going to go hard drives. Or scan that. Now, do I still have 2 in these guys' range, or do I just have 1? Okay, you still have 2. You still have 2. I found one, like, just outside their range. That's funny as hell. Oop, there we go. We're coming up to something. Give me those. Yeah, it's over this way. Oop, no, we went past it, over this way. Ah, right here. Oh, and it's one of the big guys. Okay, what do I need to crack this one open? Awesome, I got everything I need. Are you gonna launch a rock at me? I would like you not to. got those. Okay, what else do we got laying around here? Okay. Geez, I still haven't found the two in there. That's funny. Ow. Oop. There we go. We found a hard drive somewhere. Okay, not in here. Ow. That's gonna hurt. There we go. We're good. Oh, here's the Mercer sphere. Grab that. Ow. Okay, it's on top of this rock. Up there. Okay, come on, up we go. Oh, hi. Okay, let's get this thing. No. There we go, we got it. Okay, we're good. That was the last of my berries, then. Not ideal. What do we need? Now this one's freaking awesome. Some circuit boards, some quick wire, some aluminum, some silica, some quick wire again. Okay, we should get rid of some of this stuff, because otherwise we're going to overfill my inventory. Okay. Some Mercer spheres. Some remains there. Some presents. Let me just move these guys to here quickly. There we go. Actually, connectors I already did. The aluminum casing I can still do. The sheets I can still do. Radio control units. Isolators. Full. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. But that should be one of them, right? Yes. Good. So it tells me that there's at least one that's outside of that gap. It's in that area that they don't share. It's over in here. Oh, there's a summer sloop up there. We're gonna grab that. No we're not. That thing is terrifying. Oh, but I see another crashed ship over there. Oh no, that's that one that I saw earlier. Okay. Oh, but there's one there. Which was the one that I saw earlier? I think that's the one I saw earlier. Well, at least we know. We'll mark this one here. We're gonna go here for. We'll just put point of interest right there. Nope. But we're gonna head down for this one first. I'm just trying to see which one will be easier to get to. Wait, where did it go? I hate when that happens. I think it was down there. Like down on this platform. Okay. We'll head up for this one. I think I can get to that one a little bit better. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I guess it does. I already pulled the hard drive out of it, but I never scrapped it down. Okay, good. 1 second, we're just gonna back up over here. Pull up the MAM. Okay, confirm. We'll look at it in a minute. I do want to start another scan here. What do we got? Different automated miner and different aluminum. Okay, or... Okay, neither of those are what I want. Ow. Where's my health at? My health is fine. Okay, I think I gathered everything when I picked it up the first time. Remove stamp. I'm curious. Let me see. Now, okay, 1 second here. I'm gonna head back towards base. I did look up the recipe for the other nuclear fuel option. Oh, look at that. No. Okay, there we go. Okay, 1 second. So I need fabric. I honestly don't remember how I set this thing up, so okay, the coal comes from down here. Come on, there we go. So I wonder if I have problems at the oil facility. Okay, why are you parked there? I can tell you've been parked there for a little while. I don't think that block is occupied. Waiting for path reservation. Yeah, but you have a path reservation. Okay, so it says the block is occupied. 1 second. I don't know if it means the block is occupied because I don't have a signal here, and theoretically, yeah. So let's see if from now on we just need a new engine, and we're gonna put it right here pretty much. The block is occupied because we have a train between that signal over there, this signal, because it's in the intersection, so this is a weird spot here. But I'd like to see that if this works. We just gotta wait for that to run through. Okay, so you're good. You're all good, okay. Now if I put a train here somewhere. Okay, yeah. So that's all it was. I just had too big of a block and now it should all be fine. There we go, problem solved. That was a small problem, which was nice for a change. Now I need beacons for the other recipe, so if I haven't unlocked beacons, I might not be able to get the other recipe. I thought beacons were like just an easy thing to get, but now I'm second guessing myself. Okay, so here, no beacons. Plutonium fuel rods. And then encased plutonium cells, which I guess go in the particle accelerator. Okay, there we go. So plutonium waste. Okay, well. Either way, there's a bunch of stuff we would need to still get, so it's just a nightmare. There's so much stuff that needs to get done in a nightmare. I also need to build something for better up and down translation. I kind of am fed up with trying to just use my current slopes, so we are going to go to architecture here. Do I want to use the big concrete pillars? Or do I want to use... Oh, there's some... Let me just see if there's anything else in the awesome shop here. Special, awesome shop, build that. Let's go architecture. We got the personal elevator. Structural cable, I never actually got this thing, so I'm going to need that, I'm pretty sure. The ventilation. Let's get those, the personal elevator. And then big frame. Okay, yeah, we might get these guys. There's all of my stuff. Buy all that.
Due to Pioneer request and several reported issues with staircases, there is now a more efficient solution. The Fix-It personnel elevator ensures optimal safety by putting a Pioneer in a box controlled by a rudimentary AI, specialized in soothing a straining mind. Exposure to a Fix-It personnel elevator is recommended to be a minimum of 2 minutes per day for optimal gain.
Awesome. There's a different heat exchange. Interesting. 300 per minute? That is a lot. That's the scrap recipe people want to be using. Okay, so we go here to architecture. We're going to go here for a large pillar frame. So we got, this is the center. We do need steel. Not happy about, but it is what it is. So now this is just going to be a coil. We're going to go up and down, obviously. And I hate doing rounded objects in this game. They don't give you enough rounded options. It's just they don't. So we go here, frame ramp, inverted frame ramp, frame wall. See, I would like to if I rotate my hologram there. Where are we? This again. Here. There's a way to build better angles. We'll start here. One second, what we'll do. 1 second. We'll go here, and I'd like to get, I think every half turn, I think I should be able to go to here. I think I should be able to do this. 1 second. From here, all the way down to here. No, I can't. The inside of my circle needs to be able to reach. That's too sharp of a turn. What if we went from here to the outside line of here? Turns too sharply. What if we went from here to here? Can I please make any of this work? Okay, doesn't look like it. Nope, not what I want. Okay, what if we try the center of this to the center of this? Still too sharp. The edge of that. Okay, we can do this. That it'll let me do. Now the question is that enough space that the trains don't hit their head? I doubt it. Transportation, train. Actually, it might. Okay, it does work. Good, we're good. Need one at the top here. Okay. stuff. 1 second. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Can I build to here? No. Okay. So we're just going to delete all these. I think I might have messed something up somewhere. One second. Delete the track. Let's see if I can fix the track from here. It's doing weird stuff. Why? There we go. That works. And unfortunately, this entire section has to be shared by everything. Oh wait, no, I know what I did wrong. I wanted my center to be the elevator. I was like, I'm missing something. I was missing something. Now, transportation. We're going to elevator floor stop. Ah, so I gotta build a personal elevator. Build this. Okay, there we go. I'll build this vertical. That'll get replaced. I just want to get this thing built in here quickly. Can I please get you to snap somewhere? You know what? There works. Come on. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now we can go here to transportation. And we do this. Come on. I wonder if this actually works. I'm curious. there's no power to this thing. That's right. I'll take everything. We're going to go here. This is going to be the train spiral. Save blueprint. And then where I need to, I can add floors. If I need to. But no, yeah. That should do the trick. Not huge. Let me see if I can make this look a little bit better. Here to the architecture tab, and we'll grab the inverted frame. Go here. Yep. Go here. The same price, but it looks a little bit better. I think, at least. So we're going to save this blueprint. Yes, we're going to confirm that. Override the old one. Okay. Now that's going to be super steel intensive, which sucks, but it is what it is. Now we gotta go deal with nuclear fuel. Or not nuclear fuel, but nuclear power. Which I think is kind of nuclear fuel. We gotta go here, man, quickly. Flexible framework and super state computers. Awesome. We'll hang on to that for a moment. Oh, I got chosen. 1 second here. Nope. Go backwards. Sorry. Nope, I didn't want to go that way. Stop it. There we go. That's the way we need to go. Because this takes me more or less just through the woods over to the nuclear factory. Because yeah, it just follows that pipeline that goes all the way around there. It's a little bit chaotic, but oh well. So I do believe that this should be all the encased uranium cells done. Aside from having their raw materials delivered. We're just going to connect here. I guess I forgot to do that step last episode. Okay, so, and now we need water. That can come in. So, we are going to go and grab some water. Yes. Okay, and we're going to go to straight. Thank you. There we go. And we're just going to grab a wall. I need a waffle. Thank you. That was more difficult than I thought it would be. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Not what I wanted to do. I would like to one second, I'm gonna go here. Wall support. I guess I can't raise the wall support. Okay, whatever. One second, we'll just go like this. There we go. And how much do I need? I need 120, 240 water per minute. Production, I need water. I need 2 of these. called? Blood wall. Check that that's lined up. It is not. That one is. Go. Okay, and we go. Pipeline junction. There we go. There we go. Those guys will get powered up later. But now we have the water that's needed. Which I'd say is a good step in the right direction. Sorry. So. Eventually I will have to find sulfur and that'll all get delivered via train. So until I figure out how my train's all gonna work, we're gonna have to leave that for the future, unfortunately. Now, what's the next step? That should be all the encased uranium cells. Yes. Encased industrial beams. Let's see. I need a total of 1.2, 2.4, 3.6 per minute. And so we're going to go via the regular method. Actually, 3.6, we'll go via the alternative method, because that's just a little bit. It's less per minute, but it's what works. So I need to make concrete. Actually, I first need to make the industrial beams. I feel like I can get away with building the encased industrial beams on this floor. It's one factory too, so that should be easy. So I need an assembler. Production assembler. The assembler can go right here. I'll move it over even further. There we go, there's the assembler. You're gonna do the alternate recipe for this stuff, thank you. Now, we do need to feed it into here. So what we're going to do is figure out how close I need to be. Can I go logistics, floor hole? Can I build this here and get away with it working properly? And not looking like it's interfering with that. No. It looks like it's interfering. Does this look like it's interfering? It does not. Okay, we're good. That works. Now feel like you're not lined up properly. It might be. I don't want it to be in another conveyor belt. There we go. It's a little close to that one, but it's not in it, so I'll take it. And we need another floor hole right there. Grab this guy. I built this too tall. Put it here. There we go. There we go. That's the encased industrial beams. Right? Yeah, okay. And actually... No, yeah, this is fine. I need 2 plus 3.6. Oops. Nope, wrong button here. There we go. There we go, 3.6. Now we'll get the concrete going, which is easy as can be. Production, constructor. I actually need to double check how much concrete I can make quickly. 15 per minute. I only need... Okay, I do need 18, so I need 2 of these guys. Yeah. Okay. Go there. Read that. Grab that. One there. One there. I need 18, so I need 9 in each. Alright. Go. Excuse me. Put that there. And I put that there. That was nice and easy. And then this will have an input of the raw material. And it'll probably come in through the wall here. Now the next step I need is the steel pipes. Now I'm hoping piping, I can just grab one of these guys. Make steel pipes, right? Steel pipe. So I either need steel ingots or I need more steel ingots. Okay, how many steel pipes do I need? 21. I can max out at 20. Or I need 84 for this recipe. Or if I use this recipe, we're just going to use this. 21. Yeah, no, it's a lot cheaper to use the regular recipe, I guess. I actually need 21.6. So we are going to use just one of these guys. Again, we're just going to throw this over here. Delete this. Put this guy. I'd say we can build it right here, actually. There we go. And then I only need to worry about getting the correct amount of iron or steel getting produced. Right? So I need 32.4 steel. We go here. 32.4. Which means I need some iron or coal. There's no alternate recipes. No. Which, I mean, this works fine here. There we go. And then, of course, I need my raw resources. Actually, that was pretty easy. Look at that. Next up on the list is the electromagnetic control rods. And I left these for last because I knew they'd be a pain in the butt. Like a massive pain in the butt. Okay. So the electromagnetic control rods are made in the manufacturer, I believe. Just to double check that they're not made in here, but then oh, they are made in here. Okay, electromagnetic control rods. I need stators and AI limiters. It's a nightmare. This is going to need its own floor. Let's go up to here and see how this does. And actually, I don't need to go full height on all of it. I just need to go... I can taper the roof. And I actually need to go higher. Because, yeah. This section one needs to be 3 tall. Right. Okay. So now I need to figure out how many electromagnetic control rods I need. 2, 4, 6. Okay. It's not too bad. We go here, select recipe, scroll down to the bottom, electromagnetic control rods. I need 2 of these guys working at 3 minutes. This over here, delete this, grab this. There, 2 there. Put another one there. And now we go logistics, conveyor, lift hole, there we go. So I'd like to be right there, and we can come up and be right there. And then this one can be right here, and right here. And right there, and right there. Delete that. So, we're gonna go down here. Okay, that's a problem there. If I put it there, it'll also be a problem. So we'll fix that one later. There we go. There we go. We can just do this. Not a huge fan of that, but it works. There we go. There we go. I did put splitters down here, right? Yes, good. So that's the electromagnetic control rods. The first step of them done. What's next? Ouch. Okay, let's see what I need for the AI limiter. We can build it with plastic and quick wire, or we can build it with copper and quick wire. I don't think there's any oil around here. What's in here? Not even block that. You know what I don't have in here? I don't have a radio tower. So let's go here to organization, I think. Radio tower. Go, radio. So we do have some deuterium, which is good. We have some nitrogen gas, which is alright. Yeah, there's no oil in range of this thing. So we're gonna do it the deuterium and copper, because there is copper in range of this, right? I actually can't tell. Copper. Yeah, there's copper up here, and there's some nuclear material over this way, and I don't know where. Ah, there it is. Uranium. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong direction. I thought I was looking in the right direction. I guess I was off a little. See, okay, I'm going up and I'm getting further away. So I wonder what's up with that. But we got the factory down here, so I'm not moving this. Okay. Close that up. This is gonna stay like that. We'll figure out how to make this look right. I do at least need to enclose all of these guys. One more. One more. Oops, I missed that. There we go. Anyway, back to what I was doing earlier, before I interrupted myself. Delete this. Next up is going to be the stators. The stators should be fairly easy to do. They just need a raw resource. Actually, no, we'll have to build stuff on a different floor. On another floor. And we're gonna go up here. Go. So I need stators. Stator. Where are they? They are here. So I can use steel pipes and wire. I think I actually unlocked a different one. Let me look at my recipes here. Special map. Build this. Let's look at stick. I can't spell. S-T-A-T, right? S-T-A-T-O-R. S-T-A-T-O-R. Instant scrap. Or... okay. Neither of these are what I want. I could rescan this. Better supercomputers or better black powder. Okay. So I'm stuck with this recipe. I'll check how much I need. I need 9 per minute. I can max this out at 5. So we're going to go 4.5. Permit. Okay. So and we're going to build this factory backwards. The end of the factory is going to be over here. Okay, we're going to build one factory there, one factory there. Delete that. So I need the wire, which is easy enough to do. Production, constructor. How much wire do I need? I need 30, 60, 72 wire. That's going to give me 30. That's going to be 22. That's going to be 120. I need 72. 72. Awesome. We're going to try and split it as far back as we can. We're just going to make it go both so it looks semi-uniform. And then this is going to be done. Okay. Now for the steel pipes. We do here steel pipes, which is, I need how many per minute? 27. That'll give me 20. Or the iron pipes will give me 25, and that takes iron ingots. Do I have any iron close by? I don't. I'm gonna have to haul iron from somewhere else. Is there no iron anywhere along this train route? Jesus. Okay, there's iron way down here. And some copper. And my sulfur that I need. Because I have no sulfur up here. So the train's gonna have to run down here. I need 27, right? Yeah, I need 27. So we're still going to just use... So this is the iron, which gets rid of my need of steel. Because steel is a pain in the butt. Why am I not using... 1 second. Yeah, I'm using steel down here. Somewhere. Okay, why am I using steel pipes? I need 21.6. Why don't I just do this? Sorry, 21.6. The insane amount of iron I need. Is there any place I can pick up coal? Yes, there. So I'd have to go iron, coal, uranium. Okay. Oh, I made the right choice. Nope, not steel beams. Steel pipes. 21.6. Right? 21.6, okay. mean, it's good if you can't get coal there, but I need to go 13.5 on 2. Yep, stop it. 13.5. There we go. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. We'll build it like this. Working out here, select recipe, this thing. 13.5, there we go. Put those guys together. And can I build a splitter here? The answer is no, but I can build one up here. And I do need a merger here. Okay, sorry, wait. Somebody else is seeing that, right? Tell me that's not just me. There we go. Okay. So now I need steel ingots. Let's just pull this up and see if there's any other steel recipes. Just out of curiosity. Nope. Production, we need a foundry. Steel ingots. How many steel ingots do I need? I need 40.5. There we go. That takes care of that. So that is all of the stators dealt with. Right, I've got my wire there. Do I have anything built on this row of stuff? I do. But more or less, yeah, each of these feeds its own machine. So we're gonna go conveyor lift floor hole there. There. What else do I need for these? The AI limiters. I might drag some space down into here. Okay, I can drag some space in here. Okay, I figured this out. We got this. We're gonna go Mach 1 conveyors. We're gonna grab this guy. And go here. We're gonna grab this guy. And go here. We're gonna grab you. And you. And we can do that. And we're gonna grab you and you. There we go. And these are automatically hooked in. Perfect. What this will allow me to do is it'll let me build some of the AI limiter infrastructure down here. But my trains are running smoothly, which is awesome to see. How are we doing on power? We're doing good on power. 1 second here. Yeah, my power's way up there. We're bordering on 3 times my maximum power production. But these guys will put out what? We got 10,000 just on those 4. And technically this whole facility is designed to run 4, not 5. This is just, I put it here so I can make sure I have the right space. Okay. So, AI limiters. I need an assembler. This is not going to be the final position. I just, AI limiter. These produce at a rate of maximum 5 per minute. I need 2 at a rate of 3, so we'll go here at a rate of 3 per minute. Okay, we're just gonna stick this back over here, delete this, grab this. That can go there, that can go there. This guy can get deleted. Quick wire, fun. Copper sheets, also fun. Now, both of those just come out of a constructor. Copper sheets, I can produce at a rate of 10. Out of 1, these guys I need 3 of those. How much quick wire can I produce out of one of these? Quick wire. 60, okay. So, do I want to jam my quick wire production down here as well? I could do it. I have enough space to do it. There we go. And I would have to just do something similar to that for my copper sheets. And I have enough space to do the copper sheets up here. But first I gotta finish the quick wire process. Oh, I am running out of range of my electrical cables, so we're just going to... These are not the wires I'm using in the final powering, but I just need to get a little bit of power so I can think and not keep running out of power. So we go floor hole right on the edge of that seam. Actually, you know what? We're gonna run wall holes for these ones. And how much quick wire do I need 12 ingots. Okay, we're good. Okay, there we go. Grab this. Grab this. That kind of looks cool. Ugh. Okay, so. Yeah, okay, great. We've been at this for 2 bloody hours. Painful. I need a smelter. We're gonna tuck this over here if I can. Excuse me. Deuterium ingots. These produce at a rate of 15 per minute. I need 24. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna change that to a 12. And I guess we're gonna run these guys independently. Perfect. And then we're going to go here with a splitter. No, I need to give myself some more space for that stuff. Sorry. Production, smelter. Grab that. And that. Deuterium at a rate of 12 per minute. Then I can have my train station over here. Actually, that'll look good. My train station will be here. This can all get walled off, and then I can have ports into the walls where I need it. I can make that look good. Okay. I actually really like that idea. I don't always like the ideas I come up with, but this will be... all of this can be nicely integrated, I think. Because I wasn't actually ever sure where the train station was going to be, but now I'm like, I know where it needs to be. For this to look even 20% good, it needs to be here. Now, I do need a little bit of extra space. Just for all that stuff. And so I can run some cables in the background. Not some cables, some conveyors in the background. So I am going to have to use some half foundations here. I don't like doing it, but it needs to be done. That's fine. It gives me a little bit of space here. Entire row. We can put the half floor here. Delete those guys, put the half floor here. 'Cause I do like playing with the new stuff. Like, am I going to be using this super frequently? I doubt it, but I feel like having it is at least worthwhile. Yeah, now I can actually... And this prevents me from having to run power to different floors, too. Wrong button. And I can grab a floor stop and I can put it here. So this way I'm actually out here and I can actually get in and all that. So this is going to be, what am I producing up here? So this is going to be electromagnetic control rods. The elevator. I might have to get powered all of this first. So, we'll see. Now you hop in. Ah, there we go. Edit. Electromagnetic control rods. I'll select the icon. I guess we'll go radioactive. I didn't press save. I hate how I do that. Electromagnetic control rods. Select the icon. We want to choose the radioactive one. Select the icon. We're going to confirm that. Oh yeah, look, there it goes. It changed. Fantastic lift. Hiss, hiss. Oh, this is the music. Okay. And I actually have no entrance into here, so we're going to delete this. This one. This one. And I guess we're going to call this the train terminal. Nope, that's that floor. I want this floor. Train terminal. Select the icon. We need the train. we can actually change select icon, monochrome. I guess monochrome is the only thing available. Or select color. I guess we can change the color here. This, I guess we'll go with like either a green or an orange. I think that green looks good. And then floor 12, I don't know what floor 12 is anymore. Or not 12, but floor 3rd floor. This guy up here. There's that now. What do we got going up here? What's the general thing we're building? Stators. I don't know. I think it's cool though. Anyway. So. Just for ease right now, I'm going to be zipping in and out. We still need to get the AI limiter, so we got the quick wire set up, so we need to do copper sheets. That's what we need to do. Copper sheets, copper sheets, copper sheets, copper sheets. This thing's done, this thing's done. I think we are out of space. Unless we can... One second here. Delete this, delete this, give me this. Default's fine there. This will have to be like snug together. I think I can move this forward maybe one spot. I think that's as good as that's going to get. Just for the amount of space I want to use. So, I needed to make copper sheets, words. So I need a constructor. I just need to figure out copper sheets. I need 3 of these, that's right. And I'd like them to kind of output over here on the seam. I can't output them where I want them to output. We're going to build you over here, delete this, grab this. One, two. I can boost these guys, I guess, to have 15 production. Yeah, I'm maxing that out though. That's 30 wires. I need to output 60 wire total. I think I can do that with one of these. Oh, I need 2 of these. It's not too difficult. As long as this thing can get wired, I think we're good. Trying not to spaghetti anywhere. I mean, there's a few spots where I have like this. The way I dealt with this, I kind of like. Actually, by kind of, I mean I really like it. But I think we're actually looking at this being done. So I guess from here we just got to deal with the train station. So the train's gonna come to we're going to go transportation. We're going to go train station. Please tell me I can fit this. Okay, we need to make a little more space here. I always forget how massive the train stations are. We can build it out to there. Okay. Just thinking. We go to there. Yeah, that'll work. So, and then we're going to try and go freight platforms for however many. We're going to try and keep it to the floors. Or we're going to find a way to organize it in some way. So, what raw input do I need over here? Sulfur, right? That's it? Nope. And limestone. 1 second. So we got sulfur and limestone, so I do need a smart splitter here. And iron and yeah, 1 second. Iron and coal is all going to come out of one location. I know that. That's facing the wrong direction. And I'm going to also have to modify this because I'm going to have to deal with all the waste sulfuric acid output. And that's all going to get transported. I'm going to build that out over this side. So the extra waste is going to get transported under all this, and I'm going to build a factory on the other side of this. But that is a later problem. I wish there were half walls. Why are there... Devs, why have you not made half walls? Unless I'm missing it. No, there are no half walls. I feel like I am missing it. But yeah, no. There's just the tilted walls. There's no half walls. And it's dumb. I mean, I don't need the walls there because I can do that, but then it looks weird with having a wall and then the wall. Yeah. I just wish there were walls that were half length. That's all. It's not perfect, but there we go. Okay. Sorry, I was working on building stuff. So this is just going to be limestone. So where can I afford to have my input? Where can I put it? This needs limestone. This needs sulfur. And that needs the coal and stuff later on. So we're going to build a smart splitter here. We have our overflow. We have our sulfur. we go. For now, we're just gonna do. So limestone is here. Conveyor wall hole. We're gonna put this in there. Okay, this is my limestone, right? Yes, limestone. Yeah, so it wants to do that. We're not going to let it, obviously. Therefore, we're going to go up here. Up here. There we go. That's good. There's my limestone dealt with. We are going to go here to walls. I would like to have a... We'll put a door. Nope. On this side. Closed. Always set to open mode. Set to automatic mode. Okay, yeah, we're good. I was just seeing what it all was. Now my sulfur needs to get over there. Do I have anything under here? I do. But what? I don't have a way down into here with my elevator. That's funny. This is all sealed. So we go logistics. I need a floor lift pole. It clips through the wall a little bit. Where's the hole? Right there. And it's gonna run out the back. And we're gonna have all my splitters set up in the ceiling, I guess. So we're gonna go here. Nope, don't do that. Here, here, and here. Ta-da! Give me that. Actually, need to double check. How much do I need? I need 60. Okay, we're good. Markers. Delete that. Grab that. Okay. Alright, I do need to bring these. And the furthest one away is this one. Nope, we are too long. One there, one there. all of these guys just need Mach 1 inputs. This needs to be Mach 2. And so I got 120 on a Mach 2, which is perfectly A-okay. And then 240, so Mach 3 is fine for all this stuff. There we go. That's a Mach 3 there. Oh, I haven't actually even put this in. Okay. There we go. Now, how much limestone do I actually need? I need 27 and 27, so we're fine. So that's what, 54? So the Mach 1 belts for that are fine. Okay. So, now, that should just be, what we're going to do here is we're going to go organization. We're going to grab a square sign. That is a very small square sign. Let's go for the 2-meter sign. Yeah, let's go for 2-meter. This is going to have no text on it, but it is going to be sulfur, select icon, and this is going to be limestone. Select the icon. I would like to be able to, yeah, you know what, we'll put limestone there. And sulfur there. That background really sucks. One second. Sometimes the background can be black as well. Subcolors, background, black. So it just mirrors that one look upside down. That's better. Now, yeah, it's arrow up. I managed to somehow flip it without noticing. Okay, one second. There we go. Look at that. This will be fine. Okay. Next up, what do I need in here that's not iron and coal? Do I need any rust? Ooh, wait. I gotta still do the inputs on this. One second here. So these are the ISO, which means the stators and the AI limiters. These are the AI limiters, which means these guys. Okay, so everything has to come from up above. I just forgot to send these down. We go logistics, floor hole. One. Okay, there we go. And each of these need 15 copper sheets per minute. Oh, you bugger. Really? Okay, so this guy has to come from... and then go to here. Okay, we fixed it. There we go. Good. I was not impressed with that. And that's one thing what I feel like a lot of people forget is you can use the roof. I don't do it often, but when I'm trying to get factories to fit in on top of each other and I'm bringing stuff from up above to down below and back and forth, working with the roof is a nice way to get some of the spaghetti. It's not really like this is nice spaghetti, but it's a way to get some of the spaghetti up and out of the way. Okay, so there should be no raw input to there. The rest of the raw input should be out here. So, let's go. I need logistics. I need bare wall holes. Toss that in there. That in there. That there. That there. That should be some of my raw input. Oh, nope, here's... Nope, you can get deleted. I don't need you. Okay, those have their input. You need your input of Caterium. I didn't actually build the smelter for that, did I? There we go. How much Caterium do I need? I need 9 Caterium per minute. Select recipes, Caterium ingot. At a rate of 9 per minute. Okay. So copper and copper. Thinking, why are these ones elevated from those? We don't want that. Oh, it's just this one that's off. Thereabouts. So, I got these two are copper. We'll go organization, these square signs. These are not the right ones. I want the 2 meter square signs here. This has got to go all the way down to there. Save that. Select copper. Select icon. There we go. 2 coppers. And how much copper do I need per minute in this thing? 60. It's not a lot. bring it to here. We'll grab a splitter. Go. Oh, you bugger, I messed this up, didn't I? Yep, barely, but I just enough. That's a pain in the butt. Actually, you know what? I might be able to fix this. There we go. I think I got it. And I built this too high. That's an easy fix, though. Really? I can't build a default? Why? Why can't I do that? That should so work. Dang it. Okay, 1 second. If I can't do this, what if I do this? I still need a splitter. Go here, here, here. This actually needs to be a this needs to be a smart splitter, actually. Because I need to have an overflow variable. Copper ore. Copper ore. Overflow. Oh, it's like in the floor, but not in the floor. That's a pain. Okay, so we're going to rebuild all of this again. Pardon me. Grab this. Go from you. Down to there. Grab this. Grab this. Okay, and we grab our wall hole. One second here. We're just gonna grab that. This way is overflow, and I guess any works as long as I don't bring anything else into it. The wall hole can go there. There we go. And do I have any copper ore on me? I have rock copper, so that's fine. We'll just feed that for a moment. That should prove my point. I just want to make sure I see copper actually going through this. And I don't. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, we're good. That'll get jammed up in here, but that's fine. No, I don't even have these fit through. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go, no copper, we're good. It's a little bit of a wonky way to do it, but it leaves the ground freer. We'll put tier 4 metals there, that's all I need. So, now I do need to, we're just going to grab this, and I need to reselect this as iron. Select the icon, and this needs to get reselected as coal. There we go. So we're going to build this out over here. There we go. And I also need Caterium. One second. Okay, I can do this with the Caterium. We go here to logistics. I need a wall hole. Oh, see, that's a splitter. See, I want to have an overflow value everywhere. So that's got its overflow. That's got its overflow, so this needs to come from somewhere else. That's fine, I'll figure it out at some point. This over here also needs Caterium. Yes, you also need Caterium. How am I going to run that over to there? You know what, we'll put a floor hole in and we'll just feed it down and around. Because why not? I mean, it works, right? Just as long as nothing gets screwed up royally, we'll be good. Mark 1. That should be good. Like, I obviously can't run it all the way. Come on, you. I'm sorry, what? Try that again, shall we? Oh, these didn't mesh. That's the problem. There we go. Okay, I think that should be everything hooked up. Except for the deuterium, of course, and the iron and coal. So, now the main train's obviously going to take this route as well, because it's going to come to pick up my overflow, and it's going to pick up the batteries, I think, is what my byproduct's going to be here, if I remember correctly. So, we are here. Let's grab my half foundations here and put those down. 8. We were going to grab a splitter. Actually, it's going to be a smart splitter here. We're going to have to do this up in the air as well. Actually, this works. No, it doesn't work. Putting it here will work. I'll do this in a second, don't worry. So, the smart splitter is going to go here. And we are going to really shift to the last minute on me, didn't it? If I go from here to here, yeah, it's got to go. I want it to go. There we go. So, what you're going to go is forward is going to be overflow. This way is going to be any undefined. This way is going to be deuterium. Perfect. Now, deuterium ore is going to go up into here. Wrong. I don't know what I was doing. One second. Go, reselect this, go, deuterium, no. Deuterium, there we go, select the icon. It's just gonna go from here up to about there. Then we are going to go with a conveyor belt to here, and a conveyor belt to here. We're going to put another smart splitter in here. This is going forward is going to be the iron. And, sorry, my left output is going to be coal. Together, and this is going to run to about here. Here. We're going to go up a little bit. We're then going to go forward a little bit. And up a bunch. And then into that. That looks very interesting. It's not pretty, but it gets all my sorting also done externally. We are going to go here. I know I can't do this. 1 second. Stop it. Please let me go that. That at least makes it look a little bit more stable. Same thing here, actually, we're going to do. And I don't know why it did that. So we're going to have to do it the hard way, I guess. There we go. You know what? It looks like it's attached, but it's not. So I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. So, what else am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything else. I still need to get power to this entire facility, which is going to be a hassle. Now here's my question. How much space do I have in my inventory here? As long as I don't leave... Oh, okay, there's a railway. There's a train over there, right? Do I have any dismantle crates over here? I don't know if I have them hidden. Got them showing. Okay, no dismantle crate. Good. So, I'm going to have to design a way to get from my double track onto a single track spiral. And yes, I could build 2 spirals side by side. I really don't want to, though. So, we're going to go here. We're going to build out. Let's go 5 tiles out. I feel like that's fine. And then we're going to go here to the blueprints tab. What did I do? Go away. What is going on? There we go. Blueprints tab. Train spiral. You know what, let's just put it down. I can still rotate this maybe? No? Okay. I need to lower this a whole bunch. And it's actually going to look like the up is going to get the directive. Oh, I want to go up. There's my page up button. Okay, page down. This is fun. These are expensive to build. I just realized how expensive they are. Like, I knew they were expensive to build, but I didn't realize quite to what extent. Okay, so obviously those guys mesh together. But there needs to be a way to say, hey, there is a train on this segment of track. We'll worry about that later, though. Not the one I want. I want to go blueprints and grab my spiral. There's a way that these guys should connect. Auto connect. Nope, I want this one to auto. I want this auto connect recipe. Okay, I think. Yep, nope. So, I'm really hoping the elevators connect in. Because if they don't, that's a bit of a pain in the butt. The elevators do not connect. That's annoying. So I guess I gotta, the elevator's there, just, and it's gotta get rebuilt every, I just gotta delete it. So, whatever. So we'll go here, transportation, personal elevator. Because I will admit I did mess this up a little bit. Okay, 1 second. Wee, going down. Oh, I gotta, darn it. Just put that there for now. I gotta finish building this whole thing before I can do that. Because that would be obvious. But somehow my brain didn't clue into that. So. We got this. I gotta go again here. Blueprints. Train spiral. And actually, that's the end of the train spiral. At least for this section. Because it's at the roof line of that. I built this in the wrong spot. Blueprints. Train spiral. There we go. Because for some reason it likes to build Now we can build the personal elevator. Transportation, personal elevator. Going down. I'm fairly sure that I can build this just out there. Right, because this whole thing's set off just a little bit in the most annoying way possible. So we're going to delete this and this. Ooh, wrong button there. There we go. Awesome. So the train wants to go in. 1 second here. So we need some signals, transportation. We need a path in signal. And a block out signal. And this entire thing is going to be shared. It's just a giant intersection. We go like that. And then I need to get way the hell over here. Nope. I got too far away from the power source. Okay, we're good. I actually might need to build another one of these spirals just over here. It's going to be like into the spiral, straight into the spiral, down, and then it'll split off here. That's going to be expensive. Can I afford to build another one of these? I can't. I cannot afford to build another one right now. If I get rid of this, I can. Train spiral. Don't worry, I'm not spiraling out of control just yet. So can I build this over here? Yes. I'm going to move it over further, though. Maybe not that far. To there. And we're just going to grab this and hopefully, nope. I need to find a spot you're going to let me build some tracks, please. So, we go here, we grab a block signal, so we're going to block out. Come on, let me. Thank you. path signal to get in. This has no end. This is fine. That's all good. Dandy and all that stuff. This is just so I can get the track put down. I will fix this at a later time. Okay, no, that's not going to do it. Yeah, I can see that that's too sharp. I wish it would, like, the conveyor belts. They just try and make it work no matter what. But for some reason the train tracks are like, no. You have to figure out how to make it work. We're not going to help. Okay. You know what? We're going to delete this section here. Come on. Okay, 1 second here. Don't you dare attack me. There we go. Look at that. We got it. So, the train's going to go down that spiral straight and then down this spiral into the terminal, through the terminal, and then out. And this is still giving me an error because I actually have no exit for the terminal. And for now, this is just going to have a massive freaking loop on it. I can't be bothered to do this properly. Come on. Nope. Don't fall away, please. Thank you. Really? Are we seriously dealing with the length issue here? Okay. See, it says it's too long, but it doesn't say anything about it not being doable, so we're just going to grab this, grab this. And there we go. Okay. But I think now that the entire facility is at least up and running, and we got everything else up and running, I want to double check my power consumption and production here. Okay, we're doing good. We got full batteries. But yeah, I think that's where we'll wrap up today. We'll jump in later this week. I'll get the train running and get it all delivering. But I think for today, that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all have a great week. Hope y'all stay safe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Till then.